Bulletcast for life.
Alright, hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Bulletcast, the only sports and recreational podcast that is simply just too sweet. I'm your host, the Podfather, and I am the reigning Bulletcast champion. I am joined by the Canadian Destroyer, my right-hand man, the Tully to my Arn. I got Brandon in the building.
Hello. A little under the weather, but I'm Mr. No Days Off, so
Alright, and we got
I'm still here. Unlike Mitchell, who doesn't want to show up at all.
yeah, Mitchell's Brock Lesnar right now and fucking no-showing, you know? This is the instant analysis. King of the Hill, you can cuss. I got Chris back on the pod, guys. He did a pod with me last Sunday. It aired last Monday.
What's going on? CDP in the building. Don't play, baby. Chris don't play.
Hey, he doesn't play.
And tonight, my valet, I got her to sleep. So we got about 45 minutes here before she wakes up and is definitely the terrible one.
Oh, it won't take that long. Alright, guys, we're going to jump into this instant analysis of WWE Fastlane. So we kick off the night pretty hot. We've got Shinsuke Nakamura going over Rusev. Oh, happy Rusev Day, ladies and gentlemen.
Happy Rusev Day.
Rusev Day, all day.
Boys, thoughts on the match?
Well, what are your thoughts? Are you going to do an introduction or are you just going to throw it to us?
Well, I think, you got to pick up Shinsuke Nakamura from that kick that he got from Rusev right in the face. I mean, pick him up first, and then we can talk about the match.
Oh, yeah, that he sold that super kick like nobody's business.
Nasty, right?
That was great. Rusev doing some nice bumping as well. Aiden English intro was amazing. This was a nice match. I gave it a B-. It was solid. It was good. Nice way to kick off the show for the people in Ohio.
Yeah, the crowd was hot. People were hot for Rusev. People were hot for Shinsuke. It was a hot match. Rusev getting a big match.
Nice way to keep Shinsuke's momentum going towards WrestleMania, which is in 28 days.
Yes, but why would you put Rusev against Shinsuke if he's one of the hottest acts? And trying to build up Shinsuke, which I haven't really been doing lately. So you put someone who's supposed to be heel, but he's probably the number one babyface in the company right now.
SmackDown's in, 2 days? So we got, 26 days to really get hot with Shinsuke Nakamura.
I think, you put him together with him because Rusev needs a big match. And even though
Who
he
cares
doesn't
about
lose...
Rusev? Rusev isn't going for the WWE Championship.
Yeah, you're right.
You're damn right I'm right. Because I'm always right.
Okay.
I like him better than Mitchell. He actually says that I'm right.
Hey.
No, I'm not trying to replace Mitchell. I don't want to get rid of my part-time status here,
Hey, you might become full-time. You never know.
No.
All right, yeah,
At least he invites me into my home. Into his home. Like Mitchell. He's at the last minute he just says, nope, can't come in. I'm like, okay. Whatever.
Yeah.
And then we have to do it over the phone.
It's just...
And then the audio quality is not as good. Mitchell's the reason this podcast is going downhill. But now we're on top of the hill.
I don't know with the Mitchell heat.
We're on top of the hill with the king of the hill. Look at that.
Always here.
All right, but yeah, I enjoyed the match. It was nice solid B-. But yeah, they need to really start picking up with Shinsuke going towards Mania, because he has a nice one at the Showcase of the Immortals. We're gonna get into that. All right, next up we got Randy Orton becoming a Grand Slam champion by defeating Bobby Roode and becoming United States champion for the first time in his career. Thoughts, comments, concerns, questions?
Why is Randy Orton United States champion?
Because he's Randy Orton. He was a Marine.
I think Randy Orton is the champ because it sounds a lot better than Bobby
Wasn't he
Roode
dishonorably discharged?
going into
Yeah, but he was like 19. It was stupid.
So it's still there's 18-year-olds who don't get dishonorably discharged.
I don't know.
it sounds better. The championship sounds better on Orton versus Roode going into WrestleMania.
I never thought I'd hear United States champion Randy Orton at this stage in his career.
Hey man, it's all good. I like it.
The match was okay. I gave it like a C+. It was fun. It was a little slow for me, but that's mostly how a lot of Orton matches are until.
Well, that's how all Orton matches and Bobby Roode matches are. So when you put them together, it's going to be even worse. And can someone explain to me what Bobby Roode was trying to do at the end of the match?
It was going for Blockbuster.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
It looked exactly like he's just trying to get RKO'd. And that's what happened.
I was about to say that he just setting it up for the RKO.
Like the way he was diving was like a headbutt, but wasn't like I wasn't kind of paying attention that much. But wasn't Orton like kind of standing up?
Yeah, maybe.
So what the whole point was that? That was a dumb finish.
Going for maybe a diving headbutt or a shoulder tackle, a clothesline, a Blockbuster. I don't know.
That's why Bobby Roode doesn't go on the top rope.
Exactly.
Or the middle rope in this case.
Yes. but my boy Randy Orton is United States champion. And then the Maharaja Jinder Mahal
Straight
interferes.
up, love it, dude. Love Jinder coming out straight up, throwing down that heat for that Orton, dude.
And
Get
then
that match red hot for WrestleMania.
Bobby picks up some fire and DDTs both of them. So we have a triple threat for the Intercontinental title. I guess we have a triple threat for the United States title as well.
Well, I hope this means
this
Bobby
is why,
returns heel.
that's coming for sure. But this is why Orton's the champ, is because Orton is Vince's boy. Bobby Roode is not Vince's boy. Bottom line, straight up.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you put a championship on one of the guys you trust and can carry it or whatever. So that's the case with this.
I mean, I guess you give it to Randy and then have the triple threat set up with Bobby turning heel. So outnumbered babyface, and I assume Randy's going to win at WrestleMania. Kind of keep the title on him, because I don't know what you do with that title, unless you want to face him off with Rusev down the line, because I don't really know. Well, we have to wait for the Superstar Shakeups, see where everyone lies after WrestleMania.
That's true, But we are once again in the age of Orton. Moving on from that,
Do we have to be in the age of Orton?
I like being in the age of Orton.
I don't.
B for the match. That was a B match.
He's not the WWE champion. Okay.
I mean, all he can do is just RKO people. That's all he does now. That's his gimmick.
The broadcast suplexes, Orton as the RKO.
14-time champion.
I know.
Let's respect the man.
Let's give him his dues. It took him a while, but he got it.
He'll eat your ass up on Twitter, Brandon. Come on, man.
I don't want Randy Orton to eat my ass.
He lives to beat people up on the internet.
I would love to see a Twitter war between Brandon and Randy Orton. That'd make my day. All right, moving on from that, Carmella and Natty, they defeat Becky Lynch and
What about Becky Lynch?
I thought you were gonna say give me. All right, never mind. Becky Lynch and Naomi.
Sexed up Becky Lynch. Let's
give
talk
me that
about
Becky.
that. Let's talk about that sexed up Becky Lynch. The cheeks were out. The hair was a little bleached through.
I'm not trying to
liking it.
Trying to downgrade women to just sex symbols. I don't like. I mean, Becky Lynch has a new look. I'm not feeling her look.
I'm giving the look an A. Becky looks good.
Okay, if we're gonna just go downhill, if we're just talking pure sex appeal, she looked good, but her singlet looked like you could have grabbed that like off a rack at Ross, and it looks like an indie wrestler could wrestle in that.
Yeah,
She was wrestling in like some like fire cloth and fishnets. She looked like a stripper.
Oh, Becky, you looked great. You look great. You do you, baby.
All right, but yeah, so Carmella and Natty, they pick up the win. I didn't see this one coming. I was for sure all faces are gonna win. Yada yada yada. Moving on.
Right? No cash in. Barely putting over the briefcase in the commentary. Carmella. She looked great though. Carmella.
That's the point, to make you forget about the briefcase.
And then hit it with us at WrestleMania where she loses it.
I have her go over to Raw and cash it in or something like that. But how'd you feel about the match?
I mean, the match was fine. It could have been on SmackDown. You would have known the difference. It's just a regular women's tag match.
If it was on SmackDown, it would have been shorter. I bet.
After watching this, it made sense, because if you're going to have Charlotte win, might as well have the heels win in the other match.
Yeah, I don't think Naomi did the kicks.
Good. Those kicks are terrible.
You could say it.
Those kicks are... I'm not going to say it, because I'm trying to get some advertisements.
You're right.
One of these days, it'll happen.
I like the match. Carmella's really starting to come into her own. With the screaming, the little cutting her promos in front of the camera. When she got the time, when it's on her, she's doing a good job, man. She's starting to really come into her own.
She's making her way. All right, the Usos and the New Day. This was a match I was really looking forward to. It ends in a no contest because of the Bludgeon Brothers. But before we get to that, let's talk about how New Day and Usos, they did something different out of all the times we've seen them wrestle each other. New Day were doing Uso moves, Uso were doing New Day moves. How'd you feel about them, exchanging each other's repertoires?
Kofi looks good with the Uso splash. I mean, that was cool. I liked it. I dug it.
Usos throwing out the midnight hour?
I mean, basically, they just, as you said, the Usos were New Day and New Day were Usos. For the most part.
Something new, something interesting.
I mean, it made sense since they've been wrestling so many times, but then I don't like having people kick out of each other's finishers, even though it's not, the excuse is it's not their finisher, so they can't hit it the right way. That's my rationale for it. But
makes sense.
But there were so many kickouts of each other's finishers, basically, in I don't know how long the match was, but it felt like it was less than 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It was a quick match. I thought they were going somewhere.
I know.
And then the Bludgeon Brothers attack, which is what you want. To get heel heat on them, you want to be angry at the heels for taking something you wanted to see.
They destroyed all of them.
So what is it? What is it? Usos, Bludgeon Brothers, straight up at WrestleMania then?
Now it's gonna be a triple threat with the baby faces trying to get those Bludgeon Brothers.
Always a triple threat.
This is the year of the triple threat.
This whole WrestleMania could be a triple
Except
threat.
for when Brock Lesnar goes one-on-one with Roman Reigns.
Hey, you never know. They might put just
Let's talk
Braun in.
about
They might
that.
put Braun in there.
They might throw Braun in there. You never know.
You know, Roman Reigns got the steroid stuff. Brock just doesn't even want to show up.
That was Luther Reigns, man.
No, it wasn't. It was Roman Reigns.
All right, yeah, but I give this whole little segment a B minus. The Bludgeon Brothers really looking vicious. I actually enjoyed Eric Rowan for once. Shocking, you know. That spot with Xavier, you know, him having like a seizure or whatever the hell that was after he got power bombed on the steel steps.
Man, give that guy an Academy Award, man. Can we get this guy in a movie? What's going on with that?
He made a movie with Paige. All right.
I did not like the spot where one of the Bludgeon Brothers tried to decapitate an Uso.
Yeah, that was a little too much.
It's such a fake spot, you know it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
So, like, especially with the Bludgeon Brothers, which their whole gimmick is they have bludgeon
mallets.
Hey,
mallets,
that
whatever.
bomb on the step though, that looked serious. Like
it looked
watching
nice.
it back in slow mo, you're like, oh damn, he got hit in the head.
Yeah. Thought he might have sliced his head open or something. All right, moving on from that, Charlotte defeats Ruby Riott to retain the SmackDown Women's title.
It happened.
I gave the match a B.
Yeah, they work good together, right?
It was all right. You know, we had the Riot Squad and Becky and Naomi interfering in the match or whatever, but I give the match a nice solid B. I knew Ruby Riott, you know, she's had like experience on the Indies and stuff like that, so she could really work with not work with Charlotte, but just work it a little bit to have a decent match, and that's exactly what it was. But at the end, Asuka shows up on a SmackDown pay-per-view and challenges Charlotte at WrestleMania.
So did nobody see Asuka backstage, or like what was she doing back
She was
there?
in a bus.
She was just in a bus.
She was in one of the buses.
Asuka has a bus now.
She was in the bus for Funaki. She was in Funaki's bus. Funaki-san.
Oh, Funaki makes enough money to get a bus.
Yeah.
Damn,
He's the man.
Funaki making that money. Funaki's. I mean, he's
Funaki still has 2005 SmackDown money.
he's the #1 SmackDown announcer, even if he's the Japanese announcer.
I know.
But
I love this matchup. I think this is good. This is
yeah.
this is the one that we didn't get in NXT. You know, this is the right match at the right time.
Oh, it's gonna be
So,
great.
Put the streak on the line. Put the streak on the line against Charlotte Flair. I'll
Yeah.
take it, man.
I mean, I don't think Charlotte's gonna go over at Mania, because you know you gotta keep Asuka going. You gotta keep her red hot to when somebody actually finally does get that streak. It's gonna
Ronda Rousey.
build them up. Rousey, Asuka, Mania 35. Let's build towards that.
Yeah, this could be an absolute long program. This could be Charlotte Flair's iconic feud. You know, for both of them.
Yeah.
So that's great.
It's gonna be really great. I give the whole little Asuka thing. I mean, they didn't talk, they didn't say much, but it was an A. It was an A for me, for what they were doing.
Yeah,
I
and
enjoyed it.
And please, let's not have them touch before Mania.
Oh,
let's
yeah.
build up that moment and make it special. They do not need to touch. Asuka just needs to wreck shop in Raw for a little bit, 4 weeks, hold it over, and then they need to blow it off at WrestleMania. Just happen.
So is this a straight up face matchup? 2 face matchups on SmackDown for the titles?
Why not?
I think I'd have Charlotte turn. Maybe not a full-fledged heel
You
turn.
want like 2016 Charlotte back?
No, I want 2018 Charlotte, because I don't live in the past. I look to the future.
Whoa.
So I would like Charlotte to maybe not, as I said before I was really interrupted, to not turn full-fledged heel, but sort of show heel tendencies and be a little angry towards Asuka. Kind of being like, you come over here, trying to take my spot, this is my show, blah, blah, blah. Because,
Alright.
if you put them straight up face, I don't know how exactly that'd go. I don't know if people would cheer for Charlotte because she's a Flair, and then Asuka's just the ass kicker, but she doesn't cut great promos or anything like that. So
It's the highest quality match that they can produce with their current roster and current talent, and it's gonna be it's match for the immortals. It really is. It's a good match.
Hey man, WrestleMania
good
34 is looking like a good card for women's wrestling.
I mean, not only is it on SmackDown 2 face matches, but it's also 2 matches when one of the people in the match doesn't speak fluent English. So how are you supposed to carry both of those? How are they going to carry both of these matches with promos? I mean, Are you gonna just have video packages? Well, I'm fine with video packages, but
It's
then
very true.
you can't do that for, what do you say, 4 more shows left? You can't do that all the time.
Nah, you gotta. They gotta get on the mic and do something. I
There has to
don't
be
know.
a contract signing. Somebody has to go through a table.
Somebody has to go through a table.
Oh, don't touch. For the love of God, don't
Oh
touch.
no, contract signings end in pure 6 brawl all the time.
I
I
know.
mean, look at Ronda Rousey.
It's a shame.
Rowdy Ronda, yeah, look at her. All right, the end of the night, AJ Styles retained the WWE Championship against Dolph Ziggler, John Cena, Baron Corbin, and Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn in a 6-pack challenge. Interesting way to start off the match with John AAing everybody.
Oh, yeah.
And AJ being the one that's like, hey, no, I'm not going to run up to you. You're the only smart one in the match.
That's what I give the opening of the match. I give it a 5 AAs because John Cena just
AA
went
and
crazy.
everybody.
You know, it was awesome. That was great. That was a great little moment to start off the match.
I thought it was stupid. Why would all of them just run up to him?
Yeah,
and
that-
especially after like the first 2.
I know.
Why would
that's-
you do that?
I was like, what are we doing? But
John-
AJ didn't.
John Cena's a superhero. Brandon, come on, man.
It's Super Cena.
Super Cena.
Superheroes aren't real, except for Black Panther. He's real.
Wakanda forever. All right. No, but yeah, I was a little thrown off by it, like why would every single one of them run up to him? But it's the same thing. Everybody tries to hit Cena after the 2 tackles or whatever, and they get hit with a fine Oko shuffle. It's the same stuff. It just keeps happening. Corbin and Ziggler, they had an interesting brawl out in the crowd, getting smashed into barricades and glass or whatever that was for the little hockey arena. That was interesting. Styles goes through a table. We have Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Their little encounter with Shane McMahon. Kevin super kicks him, and then he goes to try to try to pin Ziggler. Shane pulls out the ref, and then
Out of pocket. Shane McMahon out of pocket.
Hey, inserting himself.
Shane
Boss
McMahon
got
heel turn confirmed.
Hey, boss got to do what the boss got to do. All right, and then Sami Zayn hits Kevin Owens with the haluva kick. 1, 2. Shane pulls out Sammy. So where are we going with this?
Out of pocket again.
What did Sammy do? What did Sammy do to Shane? He didn't kick him in the face.
He didn't.
I mean, even if
He
Sammy,
ducked out the way of the kick that hit Shane
but even
in the
if
face.
Sammy did get kicked in the face, he would have fell into Shane, and Shane would have been pissed off about that.
Didn't Sammy pull him out of the cage when they fought on the cage?
That was like a year ago.
I mean,
can we get over
you know,
this?
but-
Come on, Shane.
Right.
I mean, but
Retribution.
that's storytelling, right? You know, like we get to a point. I mean, no stone left unturned, right? I mean,
And then
come back around to it.
why didn't Shane interrupt this whole thing when Sammy was laying down for Kevin? Shane was up for that whole point. Why didn't he stop that? If he has such integrity and doesn't want to see Kevin Owens win the title,
I don't know.
they just forgot about that. They just gonna let. I mean, literally, Shane McMahon's the only one standing who could stop it.
Just why waste your time, Kale? Just jump on him, bro. Come on, you had to waste like 5 times to
just
see
like,
like
you know-
is he kidding me? Is this a trap?
If he didn't want to get attacked, he could have just done like the Chris Jericho pose and just like stepped on him. So he
It's very true.
just like barely even
Put
touched
your
him,
foot on his chest. You know?
or just like a finger. Put a finger on his chest.
Yeah, just boop. All right. Well, the match concludes with AJ Styles hitting a phenomenal forearm on Kevin Owens, and we got the match we wanted. Wrestle Kingdom 10 rematch: AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura, but this time it's for the World Heavyweight Championship.
So
Man,
this match,
that graphic looked good.
It did. It looked
That
very
graphic
nice.
looked good.
there's 6 people in this match. I don't like multi-people matches just because there's like so many points when everyone just happens to be out of the ring at the same time, and it's not even like they're doing something; they're just taking a nap, like Roman Reigns likes to do, just taking naps on the side.
Roman
of the
does
ring.
take naps.
He's a really good napper.
Your boy, napping.
He's almost
Boy,
as
the big
good as-
dog. Man, I feel like we're attacking Cena tonight. We're attacking my boy Roman tonight. What's going on? These are my
Roman
dudes.
is almost as good as a napper as the heel valet is at napping.
Oh my
Oh.
gosh, the heel ballet. She's dead right now to the world. She is not moved.
I miss the heel valet.
She's night.
She's a beauty. All right, no, but Styles and Nakamura. What are our expectations, guys? Let's get into that a little bit real quick.
What about John Cena pushing the camera away, being very you know. You gotta just slow down, man. There's a lot of
liked it. You
stuff.
know,
I
hey,
was
I
going.
was going
No,
to
you
get
weren't.
to John.
No,
We
you
were,
weren't.
you
Don't
know what's
lie.
funny is that when we were watching it live, me and the Podfather, we were like, look at that subtle storytelling right there. That's good stuff out of John Cena.
I know John just sitting in
Yeah,
the corner. He's like,
I mean,
like like when you were at the park and like you lost a basketball game, you're just sitting in the corner like, man, like
Yeah,
something
get that
like
camera
that.
out my face.
Yeah,
you
get
know,
out my
like,
face. Don't
like,
talk
come
to me,
on,
man.
don't
No,
talk
it's
to
not
me,
like
man. It's
losing
like,
a basketball
that's-
game
No,
on the park. It's like losing like the championship match or the
I mean-
the play-in game to get to the playoffs or something like
Okay.
that. A little more serious.
There's more. There's so much good storytelling
Actually,
in that
I can
match.
relate to
Like,
that. I can
you,
relate
you
to
got you got AJ giving him the Styles Clash. Then 5 minutes later, taking the AA through the announce desk. I mean, there was a lot of things that they tied up there. A lot of little seeds that they planted for later on. I mean, that was good stuff, dude. Big John is a big match guy. He did a good job.
They call him Big
man.
Match John, I've heard.
Yeah. Push that camera out the way again, man. That was good stuff.
But why didn't Cena take the pin? I said, if AJ's going to lose to Cena straight up, why doesn't Cena take the pin? Then what was the whole point of AJ losing that match? You could have put anybody else in that match. You could have put Baron Corbin or Dolph Ziggler in that match instead of having your champion lose clean. And then he didn't even technically get retribution to pin the guy later on in the match.
Very true. Very true. I did think Cena was going to take the pin to add to the story.
It adds more frustration.
Exactly.
And like maybe they could have done something for Cena was trying to like break it up, but he was just like second too slow, and he couldn't do it. And you could just see you get him in the shot of him like barely trying to get in. He's just laying on the mattress.
Exactly.
Someone hire your boy. Someone needs to hire your boy.
Hire this young man. Very very intelligent, very intellectual young man. All right, no, but
No gong. We didn't hear a gong.
we didn't tomorrow night.
Maybe because what does John Cena do now? He tried on SmackDown. What's his other opportunities? Maybe
NXT.
maybe he answers EC3's call, but EC3's tied up.
He's entering the 205 Live tournament.
He's gonna start cutting weight. He's gonna start cutting weight. And he's gonna talk to Dallas Maverick and see Dallas.
He's
Maverick.
gonna
What
get
the hell's
on
his
the
name?
card one way or another.
Drake Maverick.
Jake-
I said
Rockstar Spud.
I said the
Rockstar
Dallas. I
Spud.
said Dallas Maverick.
Hey,
Whatever.
Basketball team.
I can't. Dallas Mavericks are going through some stuff right now.
I believe it.
Hey,
They're
we
in the
talked.
news.
We talked about it when we were shooting the breeze. That what if John Cena's left off of the WrestleMania card? What if
He has
he's
to buy a
host?
ticket. Front
Yeah.
row, buy a ticket.
Maybe he's like, you know what? Screw it. Me and Nikki, we're gonna get married at WrestleMania. That's how I'm gonna get on WrestleMania. That's how you do it. I got engaged there. I'm gonna have my wedding there.
Wow, that makes so much sense.
See, hire your boy.
God,
Hire your
Booker
boy.
of the Year, No, but going back to the whole Styles and Nakamura thing, what are our expectations for this one?
Well, I've seen the other match,
I've seen it
the
also.
real match. When did you see it? Like a year later.
No.
When AJ Styles finally got signed.
No.
I did.
I saw it the day it happened.
Alright, of course you did.
It was on my
man.
birthday. I had to watch AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura.
Well, I was very excited for the match at Wrestle Kingdom. I had very high expectations. To be honest, they didn't live up to them.
Really?
They didn't live up to my expectations, especially being in New Japan, I don't know exactly. I haven't seen the match since it first happened, so I haven't watched it back. But I think it will. I have lower expectations for this match, which means it probably will exceed my expectations this time.
It really depends on how much time they get.
It does. I hope they give him at least a half hour.
Oh yeah, give them 30 minutes. Ring time, not including entrances or video packages.
Oh,
Give
what's
them
Shinsuke's entrance going to be? He better have strippers. Shinsuke needs some strippers.
Beetlejuice to do the Godfather thing. Have
Just
the whole train follow. him?
just 500 violins, a full symphony orchestra behind him.
Strippers
just
playing
leading
violins.
them in.
What happened to not objectifying women?
Yeah, what
Did
happened
you
to
not
that?
see that? Have you not seen that Shinsuke entrance with all those strippers?
Wait, what?
Yeah, you haven't seen that entrance. That entrance is great. Shinsuke's carrying a lady on his shoulder. It's
No,
amazing.
I have to
I
do
thought
some-
I thought you were the smartest person ever. You didn't see.
Whoa,
because
whoa.
it wasn't the AJ Styles match, so you don't care about New Japan or a Cody Rhodes match.
Hey,
That's all you care about.
Hey, I care about Cody.
Yeah,
all right?
exactly. So it wasn't in a Cody Rhodes wasn't on that show, so that's why you didn't watch it. You don't know about the strippers.
Of course.
Exactly.
I don't like New Japan. We've been through this already. We already know this.
Until when you get called out to Cody and then just quiver and bow down to him.
Hey, look, hold on, man. Look, you didn't need to do that in front of Cody Rhodes while I was talking to that man and holding the Ring of Honor Championship.
Ah,
That didn't need to happen.
man.
God, there's some heat here.
No,
There's some heat.
no,
This table's getting hot.
I mean,
Man,
Cody
we
Rhodes,
get-
after he wins the Ring of Honor World title, I'm like, dude, I love the match. I enjoyed the work or whatever. And he's like, he hates New Japan. And Cody's like, why do you hate New Japan? I'm like, hey, yo, dude, look.
Oh, you called him out to
yeah,
Cody
damn right I
Rhodes?
called him out.
So,
I'm
like,
telling
if I
the truth.
ever meet Kenny Omega or the Young Bucks, he cannot be around. That's gonna go south. It can't happen. It cannot
Yeah,
happen.
why would you meet them if you don't like New Japan?
Hey,
You're gonna give them money, but yet you don't want to watch them.
I'll meet Kenny Omega and put it on eBay. I'll put that autograph on eBay. I don't give a damn.
Well, you have even more. I have even more ammo now. When you meet him, I'm just like, he's gonna sell that autograph.
Yo.
Personalize it. Personalize. His name's Philip.
Hey, look. When we meet Emma, don't do that.
What have you done to Emma?
Nothing.
All right, don't say anything, or else I'll say it to her.
Hey, okay, moving on. So give Shinsuke and AJ 30 minutes in ring time without like the whole entrance video package thing.
After the strippers.
After the strippers.
Let them build. Let them build.
Let them build.
Let them build. Let them square off. Let them look each other in the eyes 5 minutes into the match. Let them do all that, man.
Get a nice little exchange.
Yeah.
They break it off. They shake it off.
Let's have a new Japan match at WrestleMania.
Shinsuke gives him like, come on, or whatever.
Oh, dude, that's so over.
It really is. It's amazing. But anything else about Fastlane?
I mean, this show was
It was fun.
terribly average, which made it even worse because I had no expectations for this.
It was just pedestrian straight up. It was.
It was a
it's
C.
like- yeah, a hard C,
Yeah,
right?
give it a hard C. Yeah.
A real
don't-
hard C.
You don't want to talk about
Real hard
Mojo.
C.
You don't want to talk about Mojo.
I'll give it a soft D.
There you go.
Pretty soft.
Oh
I
my
mean,
god.
That's gross.
This,
You don't want to talk about Mojo and Benjamin and Grable?
I actually
Is that
watched that match. I finally saw a pre-show match. It's been a long time.
How do you feel about that?
It was just a match.
Just
It
a
was
match,
fine.
Nothing special.
I was debating if I should take a shower or not, but for some reason I watched this match,
Did you take a shower though?
then took a shower.
Okay, there we
can't
go.
Can't you smell it? Don't I smell amazing right now? And then I missed like the first couple minutes of Shinsuke and
Hey, it's okay.
Rusev. So apparently I missed the wonderful entrance that Aiden English gave Rusev.
It was really riveting. It was endearing. I felt like I was like at the opera, or I don't know, live at the Apollo. It was something special.
That dude can sing.
He can.
Triple threat.
So it seems like all the title matches are pretty much set. We're gonna have triple threat for US, triple threat for tag, Shinsuke, AJ.
What about the Raw Tag Team titles?
I'm talking more about SmackDown.
Oh,
That's this is a SmackDown pay-per-view. This is the last ever single branded pay-per-view ever.
you sure?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, for now.
I thought they were going like Raw gets one month, SmackDown gets one the
No,
other month.
they're getting dual branded pay-per-views every single month now. Where the fuck have you been? I've told you this very many times. We used to talk about it on the podcast. You just blow me off, and then now you don't even know what I'm talking about.
Hey, look, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Just because I broke your hard drive, which I didn't, by the way. If I broke your hard drive, the last episode wouldn't have gone up. Just
I
saying.
had to do some magic, some wizardry, you know.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
I had to play
There's some
God.
heat at this table, man.
I know, is
Y'all
Bullet
need to-
Cat's
you need
fine?
to-
I don't
you
know.
need to chill out.
First,
man.
Mitchell doesn't want to show up on my show. I invited
now
him.
I can see why Mitchell doesn't want to show
God,
up.
I created the California Kid. I created the Canadian Destroyer. You see the way they treat me, man?
Oh
You
man.
can create anything.
God, I'm the creator. I'm the Vince McMahon of this. This is mine. All right.
You're
my Undertaker.
No, I'm your Hulk Hogan.
Oh.
You might have curated this, but I'm the star.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
Exactly what.
He's my Hogan.
Yeah.
There we go.
You're damn right.
There we go.
Hey,
All right.
let me rush out and buy your T-shirt on WWE shop
I
right
wish
now.
I should have a T-shirt, but I've been told various times it's been delayed.
Look, man, that's not in my control. All right, ladies and
Powers
gentlemen.
that be.
The powers that be. The mega powers that be. Look what I did there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our recap of Fastlane. You can catch Brandon and I this coming Friday.
Maybe Mitchell, probably not, but
Hey,
who cares at this point?
King of the Hill might have to come. Might have to come sub.
Maybe Senior Benjamin returns.
That might encroach on my part-timer status there. I don't know.
I don't know. But you would catch Brandon and I and whoever else this Friday, Austin 316 Day. We're going to have a nice little show for you there. Brandon's going to be all stone cold out because, he loves the Texas Rattlesnakes. He's going to have some...
Who doesn't?
He's going to have some IPAs
If you don't
for
like
us.
Stone Cold Steve Austin, then fuck you.
Hey, whoa, dude, hey.
You said I can cuss, and now I cuss, and now you say I can't cuss?
But you're
giving me some mixed signals here, brother.
Hey, Hulk Hogan gave Vince mixed signals. All right? And now Hogan's out of the company. Remember that.
Often
Not for
Seika on
long.
TV.
Not for long, Podfather. There was a mention tonight. Remember that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's a story for another time. So, any final closing comments, concerns, questions, answers?
Thank God this pay-per-view was over. And it didn't last more than 3 hours, which I was happy about.
It did not.
And they padded some time with some, video segments. a Ronda Rousey video package that lasted like 5 minutes. I don't know why they even did that.
Yeah,
A Roman
played
video
it-
package?
They played it safe. It was really pedestrian. They played it safe on the road to
Like
WrestleMania.
you couldn't have like I would have been fine if this was like 2.5 hours, or even less than that.
Yeah. Well, I guess this is it. Ladies and gentlemen, Fastlane is over.
4 more weeks till WrestleMania. 28 days.
Yes, we are on the road to WrestleMania.
Take
Good.
a drink. Take a drink, everybody.
Take a
And then-
drink.
And we point at the sign.
Point
and
at the
then,
sign.
And then no pyro goes off because we can't afford it.
Yes.
Because we have to pay
Oh,
for
there's gonna be
Ronda
pyro at
Rousey.
WrestleMania.
Of course, there has to be.
Big time.
But seriously, goodbye and good night. Bang.